hello. Welcome back to the Bigfatpsychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so while others are reporting the news to you, it came from me first, okay, so that's what I like, you know. I like to predict things, and then I like to see people on the YouTubers discussing it, and of course they're still not aware of 100% facts of what's actually going on with Meghan and why she has left the building. So let's have a look then. Let's see what we can pull out. Why did Meghan leave Invictus early? Sorry if you can hear the kids. They're out in force, and I'm reading at different times, so they're out on the morning play thing. I don't like to hear them, really. Okay, so we're getting not committed, you know. Not committed. She can't get what she wants from Harry, which is adoration and everything. She herself is seeing things on the screen and on YouTube, how Harry just looks miserable. Now, when she's sat in front of him and he's pulling these faces, it's a different feeling to when you see it in the newspapers and everything else. So she knows what's going on. Does Meghan feel humiliated by Harry's rebuffals? Well, she's not quite, you know, there's a story here. I think she's left because she's going to get caught out. So, you know, again, it's not getting what she wants from him. They've had a massive row. Hotel people have seen it. The manager was called in. Then there was seen, you know, looking very uncomfortable with each other at a bar or something, you know, within Invictus. I definitely see something in writing that she's not seen. So there's two potentials here. I know you're asking about Tom Bower. Is it anything to do with Tom Bower? No. It's to do with this woman that I keep going on about, okay? Queen of Pentacles. Listen, this woman is famous of sorts. We know her. That's what all I can get is that we know her. I don't think it is Beth, the one you think, okay, but I'll do a separate reading on this. No, it's because Harry's not prepared to give up his friendship with this lady. Now, it is odd. A lot of you have suggested, well, isn't that cheating? Isn't that cheating? Well, in my mind, if you split up, then that's fine. But of course, the rest of the world doesn't know that they've split up. So I assume then, you know, it's kind of been a friendship to start with. Has Meghan left because she's unhappy and knows she can't get Harry back? Yes. She can't have what she wants, so she moves on, you know. She's got it's more than competition. His heart just isn't in their relationship anymore. Has Harry been, you know, having conversations and everything with this lady? Yes, it's more to do with, look, can't get enough of it. He can't get enough of it, you know. He's seeing the light, his feelings are different, you know. Can you imagine being stuck in a relationship where you think, oh yeah, we love each other, but there's always a war going on, you know. And that's how I feel. And now he's got a different sense of love. Excuse me. Yeah, he's got a different sense. He can't get enough of her, you know. It's unconditional. Whereas Meghan there's always a condition. He stayed with her, even when his gut feelings was wrong, even when he was made to, you know, he humiliated himself in front of the world with this relationship, you know, with this woman. And I know everybody's saying, oh, well, it's Meghan, but, you know, he's an idiot as well, you know. He's been as bad. If that was me and my husband, I'm boss anyway, so if he was doing anything wrong, I'd tell him. He he has weird ways of like being jealous and possessive, and I just say I'm not having none of it, you know, and I don't, you know, let that hold me back, especially with family, friends, going out, going on holiday. I mean, he hates it when we go on holiday because he just says all the waiters are after me, and that's not true. They want a tip. I keep telling him, but he's not. So certain places are like, oh, I don't like going there, they're all over you. So, but, you know, that's his problem, not mine. And I'm not going to, you know, let him rule his negative thoughts overrule me. And that's what Harry and has allowed Meghan to do. I think he was very insecure going into that relationship. Was Harry insecure going into the relationship with Meghan? Absolutely. And now he thinks, I can't wait to get away, you know. See, the same thoughts he had going into this relationship with Meghan are the same ones that are coming out now. He tried to turn away from her and walk away before it hadn't worked. You know, it's all in. Being in a destructive relationship is about your mindset, you know. Sitting there thinking, God, if you know, if I leave her or I leave him, what about the kids? What about money? What about this? What about that? I mean, these two didn't really have those problems. Well, Meghan does, but Harry didn't. So, you know, it's about the mindset. I mean, I'm not telling people every time you have a row to go, you know, go off and leave and find somebody else. I trust that's in, you know, everybody else's normal judgment. I mean, when I say about my husband, that's the only faults he's got. He's, you know, he's got a beautiful soul. I wish, oh no, I'm not going to say anything. I'll stop there. He's got a beautiful soul. So, yeah, okay then. Does Meghan know that Harry was texting this woman? She knows more than that. She knows that after Invictus, he's going to spend some time with her and not with Meghan. I can't pretend to say that I'm enjoying this downfall, because probably because I'm an empath. I'm an empath and feel for everybody's different side of the story. So, you know, yeah, that's their plan. That is their plan. So the argument in the hotel, okay, we had because I think this is bad PR as well. So the argument in the hotel with Harry and Meghan, and the neighbours, other guests complaining, and the manager coming up, is this going to be released the day just after Invictus? So I see Harry is trying to stop this, okay? You can't stop people reporting things, but you remember when we was doing the leaking stories, we got the, I think it was the Six of Pentacles reversed. So he was trying to hold this off. No one wants Meghan shenanigans hitting the papers. It's Harry trying to keep that, going to great lengths to keep that out of the press. Absolutely. But it won't work. Not unless you've, you know, been promised a juicier story. I see Harry being embarrassed, looking you know, quite shameful. But, well, you would, wouldn't you? I think it's rather embarrassed. Keep your head down. She can't get him to love him, you know. This was the last chance, Salona. I'm coming, I want to be with you. But she knows in her heart of hearts that this is over. Does Meghan know in her heart of hearts that this is over? well, told you, you know, there's just more to it than it being over. I think a lot of things are coming on top for them as well. So does she know? Yes, but she's still kind of confused the hell out of us. And the reason she went is, like I say, to sort of like show somebody else that, you know, send a message. Well, can you imagine Harry getting it from Meghan and then getting it from somebody else as well? You know, being upset. It's like, Meghan's never been like that at the Invictus games at all. She was also confident. I mean, you know, you could quite clearly tell that she'd had a drink, and she would have been, you know, latching onto alcohol because she doesn't understand her feelings. You know, she'll be all over the place. How does Meghan feel about, you know, splitting up with Harry? Yeah, look at all the bad press. Look at all the bad press, and that when she's not with Harry, she's no longer protected. Now that has implications all of its own, such as their businesses, the censorship, the laundry, you know, all kind of things. A couple of you mentioning that I've not liked you or sent a love heart to some of your comments, and that you was concerned that I might not be seeing them. Listen, I've gone from 3 videos, 1 video or 2 videos a week to 3 videos a day. There's a lot of comments, and you know, some people look at a day after, 2 days later, the binge watch, you know. And so apologies, I do try and get through them all, but it is a bit of a mammoth task at the moment, okay? Oh dear. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, she's not happy about that. She's still going to try and try. Look, I think I don't know if many people have ever experienced this, but, you know, knowing a relationship is over and you didn't see it coming, or maybe you did see it coming, and then at that point you want to try and change things. And it's not a nice place for Meghan to be in, where she's having to beg Harry, you know, beg Harry for love, where she, you know, she was always used to having it. But in the same time, I do imagine as well, like with her personality disorder, not narcissism, emotionally unstable, is that plenty of times she'd have said, I don't need you, I don't love you. And even though she said those things, and, you know, just in the heat of the moment, maybe every day, like, but in the heat of the moment, those words have filled Harry with doubt over time. His doubt has crept up as well. So Harry's the type to jump ship. But as I say, I don't see Harry being exposed for having a dirty affair at all. It's not like that. So for whatever reason, you won't be hearing things like, oh, he's cheated and he's done this. No, it's not going to happen. Even though they're married and he might be with somebody else, even myself at the moment, it's not revealed how. It's not revealed as an affair. It's a relationship, not an affair. Is Meghan, you know, is Meghan worried about? Is Meghan worried about the hotel fight, you know, being released? Absolutely. I mean, it's not going well, is it, really? You know, I think she's watching out for the internet. I think she's trying to get things not put on, removed. I think, you know, Harry's also got his team doing some things here to limit the damage. How does Meghan feel about, you know, Sussex bullies and Tom Bower? Well, she don't trust him, you know, so, I mean, that's an afterthought, and that was after the hotel fight. So, yeah, she don't, that group, she's worried that he's going to expose the group, and so he should, you know, so he should. It's about time. Somebody asked me to ask about Amazon. It's always Amazon knocking at the door, I tell you. If I was having an affair, it'd be with Amazon. Anyway, yeah, so getting back into this then, you know, Tom Bower, they've already been exposed, okay? They've already been exposed. And they're on the last legs. I mean, there was hardly a massive group, was it? You know, it was a gang of girls. I mean, do you know what? I just think, well, not girls maybe, but women. I just think, haven't you got anything better to do with your time, you know? And also the fact as well, you know, this is a good representation of you take it too far, and actually, what the hell has it got to do with you? You know, when people are saying things to me, I just say, why does it bother you so much? You know, I think Tom did the right thing in exactly what he said. But yeah, I always turn it round and say, yeah, but why does it bother you so much? And that really means mind your own effing business, you know, stay out. I think we're way past, you know, damage limitation on Tom Bower. What he's done is, I know exactly what he's done. The people that wouldn't speak before are quite happy now to speak out, because obviously things have been revealed over the years, and you've got more and more staff, you know, to interview, and friends, old friends, you know, ex-friends. So I think there will be a lot in that book. A lot of new information. Did Meghan catch Harry on his phone to this woman? Absolutely. Absolutely. The jealousy and insecurity is... that's why she's thrown a wobble. I'm telling you, it's to do with this woman. He can't stay... She's never out of Harry's mind. Not Meghan, this other person. She's never out of Harry's mind, and he's just drawn and drawn and drawn. And the longer he speaks to her, and the more conversations they have, and talking and talking and talking. I do feel it's a lot of talking in this. She was seething, and she was just being her own worst enemy as well. It's too late, you know, it's too late. And actually, a Harry and Meghan situation is quite common in our lives, okay? You know, you'll have somebody who's like, didn't realise what they had until it's gone, you know? It's Harry escaping. He wants out of the negativity. It's done. How did Harry react, you know? How did Harry feel about Meghan flouncing off? There's no strength in his feelings for her anymore. He's been a bit of a coward. So what you've got is, you've got Meghan, then you've got Harry, and then you've got this new one. And he hasn't got the balls to turn around and say, right, that's it, finally. He hasn't got the balls. He's a coward, you know. But as well, he doesn't have the ability to do anything about it until this visa case, okay? After the visa, it's fine. And if Harry was there, you know, said, right, Matt, even if he said and didn't mention another party, even if he said, all right, we're splitting up, that can cause a lot of... that could harm his visa case. That's what he thinks, you know, the perception of people. Well, you know, go on, Harry, you're not with Meghan anymore, you know, all those kind of things. And I think his solicitors have advised him to wait. Have his solicitors advised him to wait until after the visa case? Well, I would say so, but there's a right battle going on as well, you know. I think the visa lawyers, so like jump back and forth, you know. I think definitely the lawyers have said to Harry, this is a damaging situation, wait. So you know what happens next, yeah. We've got Meghan, who is absolutely steaming, knows that Harry's, involved in a clandestine, talking at night and everything, and texts. She thought she could draw him back in, but if anything, well, she's seen for herself now on the screen, Maybe him pulling faces or not looking happy. She's probably missed some of that while she's been, watching elsewhere and checking her phone. But it's clear as day. The thing is Harry's also been warned that Meghan could do something, disastrous here. Does Harry fear Meghan is going to blow the lid on all of this? It's just a matter of, certainly now, because I think they was just, trying to keep it together, the pair of them. And certainly now, no, it's a failed partnership. It's over. She knows their score. And I think she is going to, react. Why haven't the press reported on Harry and Meghan's big fight in the hotel? Why? Why haven't they reported? Well, because they're not allowed to, are they? Not allowed to. It's like, you can't write this, you can't write this. So they've been told, you can't write this. So they do still have some power over the media. As well, could it be that, they're just trying to focus, people are trying to focus on the Invictus games? I mean, after all, that's all Harry has. I'm not being funny, but Invictus isn't what it was 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Certainly not last year or whenever, whenever it is. If it's every 2 years, I don't know. But yeah, I think it's mainly to focus on disabled people. What do the press know about that hotel scene that we don't? It was Meghan, Meghan screaming and shouting, Meghan being difficult, Meghan having had, a bit too much of the Kool-Aid. They've seen her like they've never seen her before. And I would also say as well, the way that she's looking, I'm not on about while she's dressed up and stuff like that, but I just feel like when she's not having to face the public, then there's something about the way she was dressed that night when it all kicked off. I have to ask, was this lingerie gone wrong? Absolutely. Yeah. But the only person who had a problem with it was Harry. Yeah, I think she was in a dressing gown as well. There's never... I don't think there's anything worse than having fake sex to try and regain control over somebody. How does Meghan feel about this woman? Oh. So it's she wants to put the fear of God into this woman about being named and stuff like that. So, typical Meghan. But I think more so, it's Meghan worried about this woman, and when she gets revealed, because right now there's no mention of her, so Meghan feels safe. No one knows who she is, or no one knows about them, so there is humiliation there for her as well. Now, whether you agree or not, that's not a good situation to be in. You know, she's already got mental health issues anyway, and stuff. So I just feel like this would be imploding on it. It's just that you don't get anything back from Harry anymore, you know. He's done with all the threats. He's done. He's just done. And yeah, it is humiliating, because the way she sees it is that, you know, Harry's mine, Harry's mine. Well, Harry's not yours now. I would feel sorry for anybody in that situation, because it is painful. Knowing you're not wanted, you know, and that there's nothing more you can do. Sorry, that's my chair, not me. Okay. What else do I need to know? Oh, how is, you know, this lady feeling now that Meghan has gone home in a fluff? Well, you know, you'd think she'd be reassured, but she's not, because she knows what's, you know, coming. You know, going off in a huff. Meghan is unpredictable, so, you know, I don't think she's happy about that for Harry, you know, for Harry. And it's like, well, she's gone off now. What is she going to do? So let's have a look. What is Meghan's next move? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I can safely say, before the end of the month, you know, you've got... I think we've got something big. Is she going to start divorcing him? Is she going to go for the knife and divorce him? Absolutely, you know, absolutely. I think she's going to, you know, be looking elsewhere now as well for, you know, someone. She wants somebody who's trustworthy, loaded, good, attractive. Well, she had all those things with Harry. I know people say he's not attractive, but, you know, I don't fancy him or anything, but, you know, he's not the ugliest bloke I've ever seen, so, and believe me, I've seen a few. But anyway, yeah, Knight of Pentacles. She wants to make a deal. Will Meghan set Harry free now? Is Harry a free man now? Absolutely. And he's not going home at all. He's not going home. He's going away. I know people are saying, oh, they're off to Bahamas and everything at the end of Invictus or end of the month. Nah. I think he'll have a quick visit with his son. And I say his son, and then you've got Lily, obviously, but no, he goes away. He goes away on holiday. Is Harry intending to go to Africa? So there's a difference between thinking it, wanting it, and then going for it. So I think as long as Harry can sort things out where the children are concerned, then yeah, he will. But I think he'll take somebody with him for reassurance. Harry is a needy person, I suppose. I think a lot of people around him say the same. You don't have to go forever, Harry. Just go there and sort your head out, you know. Throw yourself into the land. Throw yourself into the people. You know, soak up their energy and then get some perspective. Some people need time after the end of a relationship to get some perspective. Also, though, it does look like, you know, he's wanting to go on a date as well. Is this lady a member of his staff? And I just want yes or no. Yes. His staff, his staff, his staff. That's all I keep getting. Is it Beth? Because a lot of people have been asking. Ask if it's Beth. Ask if it's Beth. Is you know, is Beth Harry's love? No. Well, I say no. This person knows Meghan well, not just off the telly, but, you know, in others. So, yes or no? Is it from his rehab? Yes. Oh, yes, you know. It's for famous people. Is it famous? So, is it a famous person in there? Yes. Yes, it is. But I still feel it's either staff or it could be, you know, somebody in this rehab as well. Because don't forget, you know, rehab isn't just about going out to get off drugs anymore or, you know, and alcohol. It can be for your mental health issues as well. And yeah, she's funny, she's clever, she's sharp. We know who she is. Slim. Does Meghan know who it is? Does Meghan know the identity of this woman? Yeah, she fears her, you know. She fears her because this woman has never had Meghan in her circle, so that's a good thing. Does Meghan know her? Yeah. I feel like this woman is more superior and you know, it could be like an A-list grade, where Meghan's a D. So Meghan doesn't tend to mess with celebrities or famous people that are higher than her. She tries to get in with Beyonce and all like that, but I don't know. I just feel like Meghan feels a bit threatened by this woman as well. And not for the reason of just, you know, taking a husband, because that's not what's happened. He separated from her, you know, before this. Okay, tell us more then about Meghan. Okay, Meghan. What does Meghan fear losing the most? You know, not Harry, but what does Meghan fear losing the most in this kind of split situation? Well, you've definitely got the title, you know. Well, she'll fear being back on her own again. Because don't forget, when she left Trevor, you know, she'll have been there and she was seeing all these other people. There wasn't right for her, or there wasn't enough for her, or some of them, you know, might have just been a complete pain in the ass as well and she not wanted them. There's no rules against that. But it's the deals, some of the deals. Well, you're losing loads of deals, love. Sony, Paramount, Warner, HBO. And then there was another one come out. So when she wrote that 2025 in the sand, where she thought it was all coming good. All coming good. And like within weeks, I mean, God, it's only, you know, halfway through February. But within weeks of this year, she has just lost. And now she's, you know, trying to sue companies for these film roles. She's trying to, you know, she already had the marketing team on Netflix sacked twice. She's had to go at the test readers. There's nobody, you know, there's nobody. So when it's over between Harry and Meghan, what will happen to the Sussex squad? Well, I don't think, Meghan will be paying them. So, maybe these charity things, oh, let's support Meghan. Look, they'll fade away, they'll fade away. I think they'll want to sell stories, they'll start selling stories. That's the problem you've got with Meghan and Harry, because Meghan in the royal, she never lets it go after all these years, and then, she's going to be rampaging on Harry for the rest of his life. Does Meghan get taken out because of Harry? Again, he's going to slope off to Africa, I think. So in a divorce, will Harry allow Meghan to keep a title? Well, you can't take hers and not the kids. And if that's a condition, then he'll meet it. He'll meet it, because at this point in time, he's gone. So Meghan says, "Can I have? I want this. Yep. I want the titles. Yep. I want the house. Yep. I want this. I want that. I want that. Yes. Just to get her gone." How's Harry feeling now that Meghan has left Invictus? How's he feeling? Worried, 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 worried. They've both got the same cards, He's on a knife's edge, she's on a knife's edge. They're both edged together, now wondering what is going to come out, So on her side, she's got, there's lots, not just this week, there's lots of things been going on. So, yeah, they're both on edge. Because she'll be thinking, well, what's he going to do? And then he'll be thinking, what's she going to do as well? I can say, there's plans for, there's plans coming up for like a big stories. More stories. So I think Harry has been trying to hold back the hotel one. Will any of the guests, because they're waiting, they're like, oh, what's going to come out? So probably nothing too much is coming while Invictus is on. But what happens, will any guest upload their footage of Meghan? Oh, I don't just see one, I see 3 people, so you're going to get statements as well. Yeah, I do. I think, there'll be 3 key areas. So you've got the hotel, you've got her going home, and you've got, obviously, what you've seen when she was pulling her faces at the bar, when she sat down with him. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely coming out. Okay, it's definitely the guests are going to say something. There's no way, did Harry go and chat with these guests to ask them not to put anything up? Absolutely, okay, absolutely. And he believed them as well. He believed them. Well, if I was that guest, I'd just be okay till the end of Invictus, and then it's going up. But he really does believe that this isn't going to come out. But then, nothing is certain, is it? Nothing is certain. So again, guys, this is why she left Nothing to do with going with the kids. Nothing to do with having an appointment or, you know, a jam and everything. How low they go. How low they go. I'm just thinking jamming Morrison's, you know. Don't think it's Morrison's over here like that. Yeah, it's just, you know, pathetic, really. Pathetic. They had it all and they've blown it, you know. They've squandered opportunity after opportunity. They didn't take advice when there was being given it. All I've done is just live from hand to mouth, you know, and trying to take chances. Well, they are chances, aren't they? The pair of them. So, yes, guys, that's it. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.